Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I'll just give it a few minutes to see who is going to pop up. It's been a wonderful afternoon. Just a few seconds. Hi, Tino. How are you doing? Yeah, just tell me where you're watching me from. It's always nice to know who I'm connecting with. And also, if you're watching a replay, just let me know it's a replay, because I'm sure most people are busy doing other things. But I'm going to keep this. Hi, Moses. How are you doing? I'm going to keep this very, very, very short and sweet. So, I must, I will, and I can. Hi, Jerry. How are you doing? Hi, hi, hi. As you all joining in, I'm just going to start because I've not got too much time. So I just want to, bring something to you all that I was just reading about. And as you all know, today, Stephen Hawkins has passed away. So may his soul rest in peace. And he was one man who, who has been, I would rather say, a person that has really inspired me, because regardless of his disability, he has been able to achieve massive success and inspire other people as well. So how do you get, or how do you get yourself to the next level? And how do you get your team to the next level? So those are the things that you need to be looking at. Now, if you want to get to the next level, what are we talking about? Do you want to get to the next level? What do you need to get to the next level? Is it that you need money? Or do you want to be rich? When I talk about rich, I'm not talking about rich in money. I'm talking about rich in your life, rich with your time, rich with your freedom, time to be able to spend with your family, and choices to make for yourself and be able to do things that you actually want to do. So that's the richness that I'm talking about. Yes, please go crazy on the likes and share this video, share with everyone and invite your friends. It's always good to share some nice content. And if you do get value from what I'm saying, please let me know in the comments below. So, yes, so I was saying, what kind of freedom are you looking for? And is it in your dreams? What kind of dreams do you have? And what are your visions? What are your goals? Now, look, if you want to be in business for yourself, you must be able to learn to dominate. You cannot compete. It's all about dominating. So you've got to be able to, you've got to say to most people, most people spend most of their life working, and that's the single thing that they'll do, and they'll never be successful, because our system is rigged to set us to fail. You can never be successful whilst working in a job, and that you will definitely agree with me. It's never going to be possible, because the system that we are in is just set up for us to fail. So this is where you need to be looking outside the box and looking for things that you really can do, and also moving away from your comfort zone, because most people find themselves in a very, very comfortable place and they don't really think outside the box. But nothing ever grows from a comfort place. Nothing ever grows from you being in a comfort zone. Now, you've got to be totally committed to have to be complete, and rather than being completely uncertain, right? So what are we talking about when we say this? You've got to ask yourself, how much success do you want? So say you're 65 today. So what? You can't say because I'm 65, so therefore I'm not going to be, it's pretty late for me to really be successful in everything that I'm doing. Well, no, wrong. Because Colonel Holland Sanders became successful at the age of 65. And he wasted 64 years of his life. But he realized at 65 that, he could make something out of life. So there is always time, regardless of whatever age you're at. It's always possible. You've just got to make your mind think that way and believe that way. Now, the world is never going to give you any rewards. So if you're thinking that, the world owes me a favor, it's never going to happen. It's never going to give you any rewards. So you need to, you need a necessity level. So when you wake up in the morning, I mean, I'll tell you what I do. When I wake up in the morning, I write my goals. When I go back to sleep, I write my goals. Even the Bible says it in the book of Habakkuk, write your visions down. So if you write your goals, you know the next morning when you wake up to say, well, I've written my goals. The next day you wake up, you write them again, you continue writing them. That gives you a baseline of what to follow and a baseline of what you're doing. It gives you an ability to track yourself rather than just being goalless. So you really need to write your goals down, because if you don't write your goals down, then you're setting yourself to fail. I'm sure you'll all agree with me. Make it a habit to at least, when you wake up in the morning, write your goals. Where are you going? Where do you see your life in the next 10? Have short-term goals and have long-term goals. Where do you see yourself in the next year? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? So I always like to say, if your dream doesn't scare you, then it isn't big enough. You've got to go back and sleep and dream again. That's just all about dreams. It's all about having a big vision, having a vision that you believe in, and a vision that believe me, if you don't believe in yourself, no one is going to believe in you for you. So there are 4 steps that I want to share with you today. Hi, George. And that can help you to create success in your life. The first one is, you must get attention. Yes, you must get attention. How you get attention, I don't know. If it means you screaming or, I don't know, shouting, whichever it is. But the thing that you need to realize is you must get that attention. Now, I'll give you an example of certain people. Look at Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, and a mother. What is that one thing in common that they have? And it's immersion. They are immersed completely in their environment. They are so dedicated to what they are doing. They are totally committed to their role. And that's exactly what you need to be doing. You need to immerse yourself right in with making yourself aware of what's going on in your day-to-day life. So you've got to read something. You've got to be watching something. YouTube is quite good now because it's got quite a lot of content out there that you can, tap into. You've got to listen to something. There are a lot of podcasts out there that you can listen to. So at least every single day, do some reading, do some watching of something of some sort, something motivational, something inspirational, or something in line with the ideas that you have in your business that you want to be doing, and get a guideline and a baseline of how to go about it. And also listen to something. It's really, really important that you really immerse yourself and make that noise. So there are 3 completely different ways to learn. You don't have to have degrees or masters or, that's just the title. Any person can do it. You can do it. Anyone can. You're not limited to anything because of your background or your educational background or anything like that. Don't limit yourself, but instead believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve better. But you've got to always constantly declare the 3 words, I can, I must, and I will. Now, success doesn't require you to, like I've already said, success doesn't require you to be educated. It just requires you to have dedication to yourself. So you need to look at the mirror. Go in the mirror and look at it. Make that person you're seeing in that mirror a commitment and say, you know what? I'm going to make you proud because I'm going to be successful. We find people looking a lot in the reverse mirror and looking at the back. You don't need to be looking at the reverse mirror. Look at yourself. Because if you're going to let anyone down, it's the person that's looking right back at you. That's the person that you're going to be letting down. So last but not least, another thing that I just wanted to say is that if you are not trying to get out of a terrible situation every day and you choose to stay in it, then you cannot complain about not being given a choice. We've got choices that we need to make, and the change starts with you. You need to make that choice. You need to make that change. There is nothing without risk in life. Everything has risk. So I have come to my end of my little short video. I've got to go out now and be a mother and cook for my kids. But I hope you find value. And if you do find value in what I've said, please, go crazy on the likes, go crazy on the shares, and go crazy on the hearts, everything. And thank you so much, everyone, for supporting and watching. And I really appreciate. And I hope that I have inspired someone. Hi, Mabel. Sorry, we're about to end now, but you can watch a replay. But anyway, I love you all, guys. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.